Hi, I'm Bronwyn Hill, naturopathic doctor. I've been in practice for 4 years, and areas of specialty in my practice include fertility, pregnancy-specific care, and pediatrics. A multivitamin. Lots of people have questions. Should I take a multi? Do I need a multi? Am I really going to feel different when I take a multi? They're all very worthwhile. Now, the argument these days is that if we look at the reality of most Canadians' diets, there are gaps nutritionally in what we're taking in and if we're getting adequate amounts of nutrition. Well, adequacy is one thing, but optimal amounts is another consideration. So a lot of chronic disease that we see, whether it's inflammation, immune-based struggles, hormonal concerns, they're really driven from a place of not having optimal nutrition. So that's an important consideration. And if you want to feel your best, we have to help fill in those gaps, right? And the other thing is that, people who, they say, I eat a really healthy diet, I choose organic as much as possible, that's all wonderful and great. But the reality is, in our world, there's a lot of toxins that we're exposed to. No one lives in a box and is free from all those. Our soil is depleted from a lot of nutrients, and the plants that we grow or the crops that we eat are only as good as the soil that they come from. We take prescription medications, or a lot of people do, and they forget that those very commonly deplete nutrients. So I think you can see, once again, where some of these shortcomings are that contribute to just not having an optimum amount of nutrition every day, right? There's lots of different factors that can contribute to that. So the argument would be that taking a multi, a convenient, one-a-day tablet, will help to fill in some of those gaps and deliver some of those nutritional pieces that are really difficult to get day in, day out through diet alone. Everybody has really good days, but even myself, I know there are days where I'm falling short, and I like to take a multivitamin for that reason. Some things to look for with a multivitamin. Once again, you are only as good as what you absorb. So I encourage people to look for a whole food multivitamin. It means that the nutrition is delivered in a base of whole foods. And that's how our body's expecting to receive them. So it does a better job of utilizing them. It minimizes any digestive side effects. It's a great way to go. Another consideration is to look for if it's a food-based supplement. Obviously, we want to consider organic ingredients, non-GMO ingredients, and we look just once again for the synergy of colors, right, and different food components. Part of the reason food is so good for us and it's such powerful medicine is not just the vitamins and minerals, but the pigments, the colors, the flavonoids. All these things together is what makes it really powerful. So if we deliver that in a multivitamin, even better. So furthermore, when choosing a multivitamin, it's great to be able to get one that is gender specific and age specific as well, because our nutrient requirements vary depending on how old we are, and also obviously men and women have different needs as well. So the specificity is really helpful in addition. So with a men's multivitamin, I would emphasize that usually you don't want to see iron present in most multis because men don't need it, and having too much iron is definitely not a good thing. Furthermore, men have some slightly different need for certain minerals like zinc and copper, and so it's ideal to see those in proper ratio. And further addition to the nutrients being present, if we combine it with a combination of herbs that are adaptogenic, immune strengthening, once again, we can think about things like astragalus and some of the medicinal mushrooms like shiitake and reishi. It's really nice to see those present in a multivitamin as well. I think it just furthermore helps the nutrients do their job and strengthen the body overall, and helps you really just feel a difference when you take a multi, which everyone wants to.